Where's the intro?
Intro is there?
I think we've gone live without the intro.
Can't do. No, click on that.
We're back!
We're back! We're back! Whoa!
Come on, let's just lift it up like that. It's not hard.
Oh, Jesus!
What's going down? Well, I'll tell you what isn't going down.
What isn't going down?
I'll tell you what's not going down.
Oh no, this isn't a link to the... It is!
This ain't going down, but it will be soon.
Oh! Yes, I'm alive! I'm alive, just me. Just me, I'm the only survivor from... Oh, Mike survived as well.
Yes.
Sorry to disappoint you all. After the good news, there comes the horrible
I was
truth.
getting a drink.
Oh yes, getting a horrible drink. Horrible drink. I hope you're all well. Feels like it's been a couple of years since we last did one of these, doesn't it?
It does, but we've been very busy.
Oh, we have. Rushed off our little feet. Little feet. I hope everyone's well. I hope you're as well as we are. Mike's got his Joshua J. cardigan on. Can't tell the difference. You know.
I love my cardigans. It's getting to that time of the year where the cardigans come out. The jumpers.
Well, you see, it's cardigans.
And Alex's ensemble is
Girl Guides. Brownies.
it's autumn.
I've got a brownies out.
Just say autumn.
Autumn.
Autumn
but I think it might be tank top time.
Oh no.
Tank top time. It's tank top time of year.
And turtleneck.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I hate those.
Yeah.
I don't know how anyone.
Especially if you've got a beard.
Who is it? If someone wore one in the film, is it like the Saint or something? We used to wear one nice. So I was thinking, God, that must itch his neck. He must hate that.
It's on Big Bang Theory. The guy wears a turtleneck and some odd, but it's not even real. It's just the top bit.
What? He doesn't wear.
Yeah. Anyway, we're not going to talk about that.
You can just buy the bad bit of a.
I can't see. Right. Okay. Amber Williams says, "Hey,
Hey, Amber.
Hi, Amber. Did you miss us? We missed you." Adrian Tritton is on. Yeah, you're live.
We are. We are.
Yeah, you're live. We are live, Adrian.
We are.
Thanks for the message of concern this week. Adrian asked how we all were, and
did he?
said we're fine. We're actually really fine. We're really, really busy. We
just well. I mean, so
it's just gone absolutely mental. We got loads of orders coming in, so Alex takes care of that. I take care of the going on holiday.
you do, yeah, Mike.
So
Mike,
I'm going on holiday for both me and Alex.
yeah, it's easier that way.
It is, and he doesn't
It's very
spend
hard.
as much.
It's often, yeah. I mean, it's hard, isn't it, to try and fit in two people going on holiday? So
the
best
same time.
just one person has two holidays.
Yep.
Much easier.
Adam Bowness says hello again.
Hello again.
Adam. And Robert's on. Hello, Robert. Robert Van Buren is on the live as well. Oh, we thought we'd be on our own, didn't we?
We did.
We thought you'd all forgotten us.
Yep.
Where's Dave hiding? Dave is hiding in the darkest, deepest parts of Wales. He's busy, sorting out his workshops.
Yep.
Like a little Santa.
He is.
He is.
He is.
And
well, I mean, 34 Sandy Lane, Pembrokeshire. If you want to go and see him, Dave will love it. Just pop in. You can't miss it. He's got a big PropDog truck outside it.
Yeah.
I forget the postcode now, but
I don't know.
I'll pop the postcode in the thing.
Make it up like
Just
you've
go and
just
visit
made
him.
up that address.
Yeah,
He
oh.
made that address up. Yeah, that's not the address.
It's not 34 Sandy Lane. 36.
Walter's
36.
on. Welcome back, all doggers. Yes, Walter. Yep. Thank you very much, buddy. And Robert says still awaiting my invite. I haven't forgotten, bud. But
Invite to what?
Well, I was going to. I used to come into the Magic Circle as my guest.
Oh.
But I'm waiting for a really good night.
Oh, you got a long wait.
Don't say that. No, we haven't. But as soon
No,
as
there've been a couple of good nights down at the Magic Circle. So
I mean, like a good lecture, like a
I know.
blinding lecture night. You know, something that you will not forget in a hurry. So it's bound to happen.
I don't think every time I've taken someone to the Magic Circle, they've just been amazed by it.
Yeah.
They have just been amazed by it. The building's wonderful. The library's fantastic.
I mean, if you really want to go sooner rather than later, then please drop me a line. You've got my messenger, and we'll arrange it ASAP. But I haven't forgotten, buddy. Amber says, of course I miss you guys. Ah, thank you, Amber. Walter says, miss you gentlemen, welcome back. So Walter missed us as well. Not likely Mike. Simon, hi Simon. Hope your newspaper test going well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you want
Yeah.
another one, I'll probably get... Do you know what? It's funny because having made that up, I'm kind of keen to do that version myself.
It's a good version.
It's a good version.
It is a good version. Overlooked by many.
Including myself.
Including you. But then Simon's sitting there now going, don't tell anybody. Yeah, don't tell anybody what version it is. Robert says, great, that's cool. No, I'll wait for a good show. I trust you. Thank you, buddy. Not many people would. Seifel says, hello, guys. Seifel!
We're starving.
Starving!
So, if you don't know, Seifel Ali owns the Golden Curry in Windsor.
In Windsor. And if you do like a curry, it is worth a visit.
It is worth a visit. If you want to see some good magic, you can go to...
You can go to the Golden Curry.
Because
Seifel will actually perform magic at your table.
He does. Seifel is wonderful at doing... he probably does exactly what a good magician should do. Is he does like 5 tricks really, really well.
He does.
Yeah.
He does. And he has an ever-changing audience. So
He does. He's got it made.
So he's got it made.
But,
I mean, magicians would pay for that kind of practice.
They would do.
And he gets it for free.
He gets it for free.
Cool. And we expect a curry for free after that plug.
We do. We do. God blimey.
Nigel says, great to see you back. Alan Robinson is lecturing at the TMC tomorrow. That should be good. Yeah, Alan is good. He's a very good lecturer. Great magic and some really out-of-the-box thinking.
Yep. Down to earth as well, isn't he?
And he invented, he reinvented the key for us.
Did he?
He did. So check him out. He's brilliant.
I've never met him, but he seems like a really nice guy.
He's a really nice guy. Andy Tingley, hi strangers, just popped on before the flu jab.
Oh,
I've got mine as well. My
see, I'm not 50 yet. See,
all right.
I don't get one.
All right.
Don't get one. Too young.
No, you'll get one soon.
No.
Just us elite get it first.
Well, I'm not a grown up. When I'm a grown up.
When you're a grown up, yeah. Do we get a good discount of 50% at the curry house?
I'll tell you what, Robert. If you teach him how to do a magic trick, he'd love you.
He'll love you forever. And I'm sure Seifel will come up today with some kind of offer that he can put on the PropDog live.
A little discount code.
A little discount code, or a little password that you can whisper into his ear.
Yeah.
And he might take 10, 20, 30,
Mirage
40,
deck.
50,
like
60%.
Yeah, 60% off, I think.
No. Obviously, Seifel, if you want to do that, you can do that on here. And you can take whatever
10%, 15, 10 or
want.
15% Seifel. Don't do any more than that. Right, Mike Sullivan. Anywhere I can get Life's box of chocolates trick, please.
I did send you an email, Roy. You should have got it. It's Michael J. Fitch's trick, so you need to contact him directly.
Is it?
And that's it, really. We don't sell it. It's not a D-Trick product. It's a Michael J. Fitch product. And if you
he released it, he didn't go D.
No. If you go via his website, you'll find his email and you'll be able to contact him there. But I did send you an email, buddy, or was it a Facebook message? I can't remember which. So I've been on holiday. So what's new?
What's new, pussycat? What is new? We've been clearing out the warehouse and putting it down here. We've got some new stock of JOL stuff in.
Yep. Stretch thumb tips are back.
Stretch thumb tips are back. Very good.
And Bonzalopes, which have already been sealed and assembled for you, will be back very shortly.
Large as well as?
I would imagine so. The run up to Christmas. Oh, good news.
It's Christmas?
No.
Oh.
We will be getting loops back in.
We will.
So watch this space. They should be back in on Thursday or Friday next week. We've got loads in, especially for you guys, because we know that you're going to use it all over Christmas. So we've got loads coming in.
It's actually for my benefit because I'm fed up of people asking.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Got to get them in just because I'm fed up of it.
So we're keeping a quiet eye on the latest releases, and unfortunately there's not been anything that has stood out to us.
Well, there's so the one that was good. I mean, it sold out. I don't think it was worth getting in, to be honest. But Crazy Sam's handcuffs.
Oh, okay. We sold that out, didn't we?
Yeah. So they sent us a copy to review and stuff. Looks good. It's
a download, isn't it? Or is it? Or do you buy it physical? I
think you buy it physically as well. Oh yeah. I don't know. He just sent us the tutorial because you only need 2 rubber bands, don't you?
You do, but it is good. It's worth checking out, definitely.
Yeah,
it's a great take on the Crazy Man's handcuffs.
I think it's more of an addition to if you started to. I think I'd still do the Crazy Man handcuffs first.
Right, which he does in the Dem, doesn't he?
Probably. I can't remember if he teaches it.
It was a while back, wasn't it, mate?
Yeah, it was.
And you're not even 50 yet, are you?
I know. Not yet. I am approaching fast. Although you're approaching 53 faster.
I am next month.
So learn Crazy Man's handcuffs first, because then you get that real authentic look. They're definitely, and then you can do the sort of Crazy Sam's handcuffs illusion-y version.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So over the next coming weeks, we will be putting stuff on the back in stock. We've got some Christmas stuff in. So if you are a children's magician, it's very, very important to have the latest Christmas trick.
I'll take your word for it.
One of them is
Santa's chimney.
Santa's chimney. Now, we don't do children's magic, do we? So
we do childish magic.
Childish, but not children's magic. But if you check the website, you'll see a description of the trick. It's a classic of magic, but with a Christmassy theme.
Yeah.
And I think you get, not only do you get Santa Claus, but you get, on the other side, you get Rudolph.
I thought it was a Christmas tree, isn't it?
Oh, a Christmas tree, yeah, you might be right. It might be a Christmas tree. So check that out. There are other Christmassy-esque tricks on the
Rudolph
site.
paddle. Got a Rudolph
paddle. We've got I'm not sure what the actual trick is based on.
We haven't had Halloween yet.
I know. But, do you know what? Halloween is sort of like finished, isn't it? I mean, if you haven't got the bits now, you're a bit late.
That's true. But we've got lots of...
Get your pumpkins while you can.
Yeah.
Tesco's have got loads in a big box.
We're still Halloween Phantoms. So we've got all
Halloween Phantoms. We're out of Boris's, unfortunately, so we haven't got any more of those. Boris the Spider. That's usually quite good. We've got some pictures left. You know the ones you walk and move about and they change. We've got some of those.
Haunted portraits, what are they called?
Haunted portraits, that's it.
Yeah.
So I thought we'd just talk about Christmas, even though it's like 2 months away.
You looking forward to Christmas, are you? It must be good in your house, because Theo must still be like, way.
Well, in what respect? I mean, where I'm getting presents.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
No Santa anymore.
He doesn't believe. He then he shouldn't get any presents. I thought that was the rule. I thought if you don't believe, you don't get.
Get a lump of coal.
Yeah, you like coal of Satsuma.
A lump of coal of Satsuma. Ali says hi all. Hi Ali. Haven't seen you for a while, bud. Walter says I'll be 74 on Sunday. Well, Walter, happy birthday for Sunday. We send our blessings and hope you have a great day. Should get spoiled. 74 should get spoiled.
Yeah, that's a good earnings, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
You're looking well on that, Walt.
You are, yes.
Yeah.
Check out Walt's profile. In fact, I'll broadcast.
Is that your son?
Look, there's his picture there.
It might be his
son.
He
looks good for 74. Yeah,
it might be his son. Maybe is that your son, Walter?
Could be.
And I'm talking about Satsuma. Someone in my boat. Someone hid lots of Satsumas around my boat. Because
they didn't hide them, did they? Because you found them.
Yeah, but I found them in funny place, not where they should, not where I would have put a Satsuma.
What was this at Christmas or just recently?
Recently.
That's odd.
Yeah, so there you go. So that's the friendly type of people
I've got
on the island, just to let me. I think just to let me. Well, they would have. I don't know. Oh, God knows. God knows what they would have performed if I had a camera there.
Yeah, but they wouldn't see it. You could hide it.
Anyway.
I
think I found them all now.
Roy says he never answers. Can you rob it off him? I can't rob anything off anybody. You'll have to just keep at it. If I see him, I will tell him that Roy Brownlow wants Life is Like a Box of Chocolates. Jonah says hello. Or I am only one with PD Live. Abstinence.
I hope you haven't been abstaining from the old liquor whilst we've been there.
Yeah, that's
you'll waste
true.
away,
yeah,
Jonas.
You will waste away.
Yeah.
Frankie says hi guys, great to see you. Hi to see you, Frank, as well. Roy says, what's the next big Christmas trick going to be? Funny you should say.
I don't know. Well, people you can make Christmas out of anything, can't you?
Do you know what? We've been discussing this for quite some time now, Alex and I, and Alex has been revisiting old literature.
Oh, do you know what I found? Oh, funnily enough, so I was reading this, and this is
so Tarbell. If you haven't got Tarbell, you should get it. It's great. Tarbell's great.
yeah, there's an interesting trick in here about how to get a card loaded into an egg using a fountain pen.
Wow.
Which is very similar to a certain bill to lemon
that's just come out.
For a
wow.
certain time.
Okay.
So I don't know. It'd be interesting. I don't know if anyone's got some. He's got that certain bill to lemon, but
that's not my point.
Just wonder if Ralph Walsh got any credit for the fact that he was the first person to come up with.
My point is that in these books, the Tarbell Ranger books, you have got a plethora. Is that a word?
I'll tell you what.
Is that a good word? That's a good word for this. A plethora of magical effects, and obviously you can get inspiration from this sort of stuff. So we recommend the Tarbell course. I think I remember when I first started off in Magic, two lots of sets of books were recommended to me. One was Scott Penrose, and he said if you haven't got Tarbell, you should get it.
Yep. And
the second one was Eugene Berger. And he said to me, if you need some really good books that will give you inspiration, the Thayer's catalogue.
Right, yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember you snapping them up.
Yeah. The Thayer's catalogue, that's Theyeyer, is basically a catalogue of, it's 4 volumes.
Yep.
It's a catalogue of everything they sold in their shop. Gives you the description, the price they charged at the time, because they're quite old. And then it gives you all the instructions.
Can you give you all the instructions?
All the instructions. So it's brilliant. You get everything in these books.
These are really good. I'll tell you what. So what is slightly annoying about Tarbell is that I had to read 2 volumes to find out everything it says about the egg bag.
Wow.
So it's separated out, which is a bit annoying.
No work there, then.
It's a bit annoying, but actually.
Oh, and it's 2 and 5. It's not 2 and 3.
Yeah, it's not even 2 and 3. It's not consecutive at all.
Right.
But the other amazing thing is that what you find is there are presentations out there. People have been doing it not just with a bag, but with handkerchiefs and silk handkerchiefs and things like that. But all of the methods for producing liquids and live chickens and all sorts is in here, and you sort of see that people have really reduced it down, and you can see the little phases that you think, I quite like that phase.
Yeah.
That's a better phase.
They get
Why
lost.
is no one doing that one? Because you learn from, other good resources like Dan Tong and Jeff Hobson and all of those, obviously, great routines. But
Steve Valentine does a great resource on egg bag.
Yeah, but it's amazing the different versions, different methods, different holdouts, different thoughts people have had.
Sure. What's that other one? What's those other ones that you're looking at? So, Wildcard
Miracles. So it's just
by Frank Garcia. That's great. If you like the Wildcard routine, there's loads in here. I mean, it's mad how much information there is on one trick.
Yeah.
You know, so
if you think about it, Wildcard. If you basically
so you take a phase out of one, take a phase out. You'll be gone all night.
Stand at Monty is basically a Wildcard routine, isn't it?
2-hour gig. Just in that, on one trick. And this one is Ken DeCourcy's.
Ken DeCourcy, I love a bit of Ken DeCourcy.
Tricks for the travelling trickster.
Ken DeCourcy is.
He's very good. Yeah,
very good, very fun. He's up there sort of like the Billy McComb kind of style.
You've just ordered another Ken DeCourcy book, haven't you? Yeah,
because I came up with a version. So Frank Garcia came up, had a trick called, I think it was called 5-card Stunner. And then Ken DeCourcy came up with a sort of 5-card Stunner repeat, and which Aldo Colombini copied, and I've came up with a version of it, and so I have to buy
the books.
I have to buy the books to make sure that he doesn't mention how I do it, and then I can
sell it.
No, then I can go
release it.
I go, that's mine. That's
mine. Yeah. So whenever anybody does a 5-card Stunner encyclopedia. You'll be in it.
5-card Stunner and
but that's how people
Sleep Subway are 2 brilliant Ken DeCourcy routines, both of which I like to think I've added my own little twist to.
That's how people invent magic, though. I mean, it's you see my library of books at home. You've got an extensive library. When you bring a trick out, you have to extensively resource it. Otherwise, you will end up inadvertently coming up with a trick that somebody who's already come up with, and we see it time and time again. People send us stuff in and says, "What do you think of this trick?" And we we might as well list off the tricks that it's copied or something. It's very difficult. There is a finite amount unless you come up with a new method.
And I think it's one of those things. I mean, I'm pretty certain that Scott Alexander was influenced by Ralph Walsh in Tarbell Volume 2.
Might should ask him.
But and that's fair enough. I mean, he's put in a Sharpie. It's all, you know. But it might even be subliminal. But that's what happens when you read books. People ask you if you've got a method, and for some reason you come out with something, and people will go, "Wow, you're so creative." And go, "No, I think I've read that." So, I mean,
I've read that somewhere.
Don't know where, but it's in here.
Don't know when. There's a song there, isn't there?
There is.
Andy Tingley says,
Islands in the Stream at the end of the show.
Oh, jeez. Andy Tingley says, "What's the stuff on your right?" Well, we've got the books. We've got nostalgia. Now we've been playing with this nostalgia. It's a great mentalism effect.
It's got the really big wow as well.
Oh, we got the really big wow. The really big wow, jumbo wow. Ooh. I love this. This is great.
I love
I'm liking it more and more and more. The more we mess about with it, the more I enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's a really good trick. If you don't know what it is, it's a mentalism effect where you give a spectator one of these crazy viewfinders. Should we just show them the viewfinder? So for those of you over 40.
You will have forgotten all about these.
You would have forgotten all about it. So you put a disc in, and you get loads of discs with it, and you put it in, and then you get these 3D images. Now the beauty of it is, and we've noticed this with a lot of people that do this when we do it in the shop, is that they do that.
It does look stupid.
It look like
it does look stupid.
What's it out of Steptoe and Son?
Yep.
So there's lots of play here with this. Anyway, you can get 2 or 3 people to look through, and they see that. Cheeky though of Murphy's, which I thought was very cheeky but very, very clever. They've actually made one up of the latest effects.
Yeah.
It's an advertising disc, but it isn't part of the trick.
No.
It's great. So you can go. We put it out and go, Shinlim, what's he doing on here? And it's great, but it's an advertising disc. Anyway, not part of the trick. And then it's all chosen from a bag.
Or you can force it.
Or you can force it, but the bag's nice. The bag's great, and it's see-through. It's meshy. It's good. It's got a little zip on it as well, so it don't fall out of your case.
It's good, isn't it?
It's all good. It's all been taken care of. And then the last spectator picks a disc, puts it in, moves it a few times without looking, and then looks at the picture they stop on, and you know what that picture is.
I did it on someone yesterday.
It's great. It's fantastic.
They were really amused by it and couldn't quite believe that.
Now we was a bit concerned about the price of it, because it isn't cheap, is it?
No.
But then we looked at the price of a viewfinder that you can buy on Amazon, and they're not cheap either in the great scheme of things. And then if you was to buy the same amount of discs that you get with it,
and go and source all the things to put on the discs,
and go and source the things to put, because these are obviously tailor made for the trick,
and then got the bag,
as well,
and then wrote the routine and all of the gags
with all the gags. It's actually quite cheap.
Yeah.
So if you haven't got it and you want something that can be parlour or stage, I mean, you could do it close up, but it means you're carrying around a viewfinder. But
it's
stage,
interesting though. But for a stage thing, that's
for a stage thing, it's great.
Small,
and you get the Steptoe and Son thing when they're doing that. That's the clickbait there, isn't it?
That is the clickbait.
That is the clickbait. So to answer your question, and Andy Tingley, we have nothing on the right.
No. Oh, Champ. I wasn't Champ.
Oh, Champ.
Rick Merrill, Champ. That's him and his penny thing, which was really
Matthew
good.
Bish.
Matthew Bish. He does a brilliant thing. I can't remember what it's called on it. I might be called Perrier, which is not a thing. He does a thing with a bottle where he has a prediction in the top of the bottle, spreads all the cards out, put the bottle on the cards, you drag the card off to one card onto one side, it'll be the 4 of clubs, the prediction will say you'll pick the 4 of clubs, and you can show the other cards are different. It is... well, I mean, I kind of knew how it was done, but I had to watch it just to confirm it. But it's a really lovely presentation for that method.
Cool.
Yeah, anyway, Matthew Bish. Yeah. I don't know what it's called. It's just called Matthew Bish by the looks of it.
Yep. That's on the DVD. And then we've got Buena Vista Shuffle Club,
which I've been delving into.
Coin Matrix.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in there. Not difficult stuff. Fun stuff. Lots of stuff. Yeah. sort of classics really. Bit of memorisation, bit of stack work in there, bit of pre-arranged.
Torn to Pieces by Sean Farquhar.
Torn to Pieces, very good. This is who did that? Who did that at the London Magic Convention? Who won it?
I can't remember.
Oh, right.
All I remember is poor old Rodney James Piper falling off the stage.
Yeah. Stole the show, though, didn't
Stole
he?
the show.
Stole
He
the
did
show.
steal the show. Stole the show. And
So you're talking about poor Rodney James Piper, the poor contestant.
Yeah.
Done it quite well.
Just completely glossed over it and went, "Can I have someone else?"
Just killed one person. Anyone
Just
else?
killed it.
Anyone else?
And talking about the London Magic Convention, it's on soon.
It is.
So if you haven't booked your ticket, I don't know if they've sold out. Last time I saw, they had about 8 tickets left, didn't they?
Today. So I'm a bit worried because I think I'm meant to be going as with PropDog, but
You are?
good. Dave's definitely not doing it.
I don't think so.
Right. Okay. Then I am good because I was had to get a ticket, which would be awkward now.
Which would be awkward now. And then we've got Mystery Blocks.
Mystery blocks. That's something else. There was
card to impossible location.
Mystery blocks the other day.
Great trick.
Oh, roughing stick.
Some roughing stick, a glass, some scissors, some rubber bands,
Yeah, it's the usual stuff. That you might find.
and a tape measure.
The tape measure.
So there you go, Andy. I hope we answered your question for you as thoroughly as we could. Jan Champion says, my favourite Magic Live show is back. Greetings from France.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Bonsoir. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
What time does soir? Good evening.
I don't know. Probably after 6.
Bon appetit.
Is that your French vocabulary?
No? Med.
Weird. Yeah. Okay. Frank says, what are your thoughts on Bottle by Chatelaine?
Oh, we've sold out, haven't we?
We've got one left.
Have we? We got one left?
We've got one left. Let me go and check. What are my thoughts on Bottle by
So
Michael
I'll tell you
Chatelaine?
what. I'll tell you my thoughts on Bottle.
Oh.
I was running to the loo at Blackpool Magic Convention.
Last one.
Saw a little crowd of people, and I can't remember who it was. So I tapped on the shoulder. Go, you got to see this. So
It's brilliant.
Obviously, despite being desperate for a wee, I stopped to check out Bottle. And when I got back to Dave, I said,
We
we've got
need
to
to
talk to
get
Gentleman's Magic, and if they haven't sold them all, we need to nick them all. And they sold us the rest of everything they had. So we were the first people to
get
it. But it came in a different box back then.
Yeah, well, blank box.
Yeah. And they are, well, Gentleman's Magic are lovely people.
They are.
Michael Chatelaine's a very clever guy.
He is.
And he proves he can do something other than flap cards, because this is genius and it's brilliant.
It's brilliant, yeah. If you want to do coin in bottle and you don't want the faff of coin in bottle, this is the trick to get. And I showed Alex a version of this with a coin unique, and he went, "No, that's already on the
Yeah, it
DVD."
wasn't.
I checked the DVD; it wasn't. So I think I was the first to come up with that. Like you.
Well,
are.
apart from I did, I just assumed that it was on the.
It's the best way to vanish the coin, isn't it?
I must have dreamt it.
If you haven't got bottle, we've got one left. This is the last one we'll ever have. So.
Because I'm not parting with mine.
And I'm not parting with mine because we use them all the time. But yeah, it's the last one, Frank, if you want it. Roy says, got your Christmas jumper on early, Mr. Mike Sullivan. Laugh out loud. It's not Christmas. This is just a little. This is hot. I tell you, it's hot.
Oh, now you're looking hot, Mike.
Yeah. What?
It's Magic Mike. Well, hello.
Oh, hello. We dropped all that. Don't worry about that now. We'll do it later. Fat face. See, you liked this one, didn't you?
I did like that one. I did. I wanted to get an. Yeah.
He wanted to get one until he looked on the website and saw how much they were.
Well, the thing is, though, on the boat it gets cold, and
That would keep you warm, mate. Do you want to try on? Try on.
Yes.
You'll look like me. See, it's nice,
See,
isn't it?
does not think? Do I not think like I should be on a boat right now,
Or with a flat cap.
soaking the fire? Yeah, yeah.
On
It's
a
warm,
farm.
isn't it? It's warm. I want one.
They are good.
Because this will keep you warm, obviously. Because
What's this?
it's a bit annoying when you get home, and you've got to start putting on clothes. And I sat.
Because you can't really have a fire, can you?
No, and I was doing the Zoom. I was doing a Zoom with South London Magic, and everyone was going, "Why have you got a duffel coat on?"
Because I'm
So
freezing.
I'm freezing cold.
Freezing
So it'd be
cold.
better to have a nice warm jumper. Right.
Nice
Oh,
warm jumper.
Thanks,
Okay.
Jonas.
Alex, approaching 50. From what direction?
Thank you very much, Jonas. I think I've done it.
Always down. Always down. Okay, Chris Jalander says, afternoon chaps, hope all is well. Sam's handcuffs is brilliant.
There you go.
Can't stop doing it. There you go, see? That's another testimonial for it. Roy, you're very busy on the keyboard this afternoon. Busiest Halloween I've ever worked. So you've had your Halloween, even though it's not Halloween yet. That's cool.
Interesting.
That's very cool. Jan says, I think Crazy Sam's handcuffs is rather an opener for Crazy Man's handcuffs rather than a closer.
Oh, that's a good point, Jan. I think you might be right there.
You start with Crazy Sam handcuffs and then you end up doing Crazy Man handcuffs.
That makes much more sense, Jan. You're correct. I am wrong. I was wrong. Now I'm correct.
Go
because
to
I'm
the
with
corner and stand there and think about what you've done today. And then come back, because I don't want to be on my own. Well done, Jan. Jonas, wasting away. No, but it's more fun to drink with friends.
Yeah.
Of course it is. One day, mate, you should come over and before we close the doors, and we should have a big party, shouldn't we?
We should too.
All prop doggers together.
Yep.
Can you imagine it?
What about all the old prop doggers as well?
Bring back all
of the old thieving gits that.
Jason Noble, who's that?
He came in the car.
I remember the name.
Yeah.
I remember. He came in when I was away, did he?
Yeah, he did.
I remember the name.
I mean, you weren't away, were you? You were hiding under the table. But
I was.
You know, as far as he's concerned.
But I was away. Mike and Alex, if I wanted to recreate the Sungay rope effect
with pants,
with pants, we'll find the rope plans. I'm assuming they're in a book somewhere.
Yeah, I think it's in. I think it's a Supreme thing, Jason. I'll dig it out. I'll find it for you. But it's 3 pieces of rope, I think. Well, you saw it anyway, didn't you? You saw it. I'll take a picture of it for you. It's probably the easiest thing, isn't it? And I'll measure it. And I'll recreate the plans just for you, Jason. Who's that?
Okay. Busy. Customer's coming.
Oh, hi.
Hello there.
Hello.
Right. So Jonas, as Danny Hanley of Denny and Lee used to say, told you it's in Tarbell. In fact, he's still telling us, as it's on his tombstone.
Is it?
Denny.
Denny Henny,
yeah. Denny Henny.
Danny Henny.
Danny.
What you know?
Well, you know who he is. He's got a book. We've got a book.
We've got a big book.
Big book. Yes, and like he says, if you need to know, it's in Tarbell. It's got to be somewhere in Tarbell. Jason, why didn't you tell me about the really big wow yesterday? What is the effect again?
Because it's 120 quid, Jason. I think so. That's
shall I tip my version of the wow? But it's not the big one. No, that's for another.
With a big one.
No, that's another.
You could do it with a big one.
You could. That's for another live. Andy Tingley says I meant on the right of the right shelf.
Oh, Andy, this is honestly,
You tell him
is this
that
some
while I
sort
just
of
grab
game?
a drink.
Guys, it's like being in the butcher's going. What's that? What's that? How far? Say stop, Andy. Got drink in the news. We've got drink in the news. Optics, Cafe Hero, Funk. That I think we said we got out of stock of, so we've got one of there. Yeah. Only there you go. You have to point a bit more. Describe the box. A viewfinder. It looks like an analog VR headset. I'm pleased. The way you said you spelled viewfinder there, Jonas. It looks like Wife Finder, which is an entirely different website from this one. So be careful. Off for jab, back soon. Good luck, Andy. I hope it doesn't make you feel sick. Ian Smith, good to have you back. The cool and lie detector are easily the 2 best tricks I've bought this year.
Lie detector, woohoo!
Oh, the cool's fun.
Cool.
The cool is good. The cool is good. Did you buy anything else, Ian? Is my question. Alex, you need hot water bottles. Yeah, hot water bottles are helpful. I mean, to be honest, I need to actually plug the holes up in the boat. That is a door that fits is my ambition before January.
Does it not fit still?
Well, no. So because I've had to replace the hatch, it's different. Anyway, it's
You're
another
having
story.
fun with this, aren't you?
I'm trying to enjoy it. Alex's jumper Kickstarter page. Oh God, there'll be some funny designs though, wouldn't there? That would be a problem. What are you doing?
Right, getting ready. Anyway,
Wait,
will the light-fingered prop dog or a Blackpool be invited to the party? Lost me.
no, I doubt it.
Okay,
It'd be fun if it was though. Yeah.
Okay. Chris says don't plan for the morning, Andy. It knocked the out of me in 24 hours.
Yeah, it can do. Yeah, it can be quite nasty. That stuff. Yeah.
And he's got you doing 4 candles. Have you seen that sketch where they where Zari Enfield and Ronnie Corbett doing about the apple and the banana and the cherry and the blackberry and the Xbox.
Oh yeah, the old Xbox thing.
There's
There's
camera right in front of you.
You can walk across. Just don't stand directly in front of it. If that makes sense.
That's cool.
What was it you wanted to have a look at?
I don't. I'm trying to find some stuff. I don't know if you've got it.
What's that?
Flash paper.
You've got flash paper?
Do you want to do that and I'll carry on here?
What,
right, okay.
Flash paper?
See, we're a busy shop. We are live. There's people here wanting stuff. I've said I should have done that, and you could have stand here waffling. Any more comments while we're here? Roy says new fishing rod for Xmas, Mike. No, got loads actually, buddy. And we did try to go fishing when I was in Wales, but unfortunately the sea fishing and the water was a bit choppy, so we didn't bother. But hopefully in the next few months to come, we will do that. Now I was going to show you Dietrich's latest release, which is Alexander the Crystal Seer. If you haven't seen it yet, check out the trailer. But I'm going to perform it here today. The only problem is I need Alex. So as soon as Alex gets back, we'll go into it and do it. But he's serving a customer. So are there any questions while I sit here waffling on? What was you going to talk about before I told you to go?
I don't know.
Don't know. We don't know what to talk about. Actually, there is one thing I was going to say. Let me grab something. No, it's not there. We was going to talk about packet tricks. Now, previously in a PropDog, we was going to do a look at different packet tricks from yesteryear. One of them being NFW, but unfortunately we sold out. If you haven't seen NFW, check it out because it is definitely one to use, and it certainly is great as an opener. I have used it for a long time now. Double Back by John Allen is another one. Similar kind of method, but the presentation is completely different. And again, a fantastic trick. I think we've got one of those left. Amber says, I have hot water bottle with me and I'm outside. Being a wheelchair user and not moving my body, I don't generally generate body heat. The same as someone who's walking about to really have to carry a jet boil stove. Yay, I have everything in my power chair. Wow, that's cool. Wayne is the same. He gets very hot very quickly or very cold very quickly. So you have to mediate his temperature by the environment he's in. So if he's cold, we put the heating on. If he's hot, we take him outside, which is great. So, and he loves going outside in the sun, funnily enough.
Well, we haven't got the
red tide customer, obviously Labour. I don't know. I really don't know, Roy. Come back in, Alex. Because I'm running out of things to say.
Oh yeah, that's not like you, Mike.
No, no.
Any suggestions for the best 52? Have you done that?
Oh, I'll do this. Yeah.
That's only 3 sheets, not 5.
Okay.
Mike, have you done the thing about the 52 card index?
Which 52 card index?
No, you haven't done that. No, Frank abilities. It's hard to say, Frank. It really is the one that you've practiced the most with.
Blank face.
So some of them use 2 pockets, some of them are double-sided, and some have different orientations. And really, you've just got to remember. Sounds a bit obvious, doesn't it? Got to remember which card is where. Some you can get, like Christian Grace's Switch 1, which I don't know if that's all 52 cards now I mention it, but you know, you can actually almost open it up in front of the spectator, so you sort of do it out in the open rather than in your pocket. But either way, it is going to take you some practice to get used to exactly where that card is and to pull it out without you know, fumbling or thinking about it too long. But again, pulling something out of your pocket isn't something that I feel really needs to be rushed, because quite often if I'm trying to get my car keys out of my pocket or whatever, you know, I'm you know, dawdling a little bit and struggling, so it doesn't have to be that smooth. I think I think my favourite one was Patrick Cuffs. I think that you just literally had them all on the inside of his jacket, all just pinned like that, which I thought was hilarious. I have hot water bottle with me when I'm outside, being a wheelchair. Oh, hang on, you have done all this. You've done all this.
Oh, I've done a water bottle.
Mike's going to perform for you, Alex. Roy Brownlow finds.
Yeah.
He's joking, isn't he?
Oh, Alexander.
He always
but we'll do
performs.
that in a second.
He always performs. Happy for Friday Products. I've missed the live shows. Oh well, thanks, Chris. This is one of those shows where really we've got no new products to talk about. So really, we're just chatting about what we've been doing during the week. And yeah, so if anyone's got any questions now, wouldn't be a fantastic time whilst we wait for Mike to finish up with the customer. Otherwise, I'm trying to think of anything that. Mike, you got any questions, Mike?
Have I?
Yeah.
Why are we doing this?
Yeah. Hi, Roy. Yes is the answer to your question, Roy. I shall. Yep. Yes, it's a customer.
That's all we've got left.
So yes, what else have we been looking at? Pickpocketing's become a new thing. Hetcher has got a new pickpocketing book out, which has really seemed all of a sudden to make it a very popular subject. So we're selling very fast. We've got some DVDs, and people are buying those pretty much. I think we've pretty much sold out of all of them now. So it's funny how magic goes in those waves, and it just takes one person to sort of reveal their interest in it, and everyone leaps on the bandwagon. What's your thoughts on ambitious Lego for close-up? Says Chris. I haven't. Well, I've seen how it works. I haven't actually seen it. It's by Julio Montoro, so I'm not his biggest fan, but try not to be personal about it. I think it's a shame. Unless I'm. It's a long time since I saw it. I think you can't actually. You haven't got a piece that you can genuinely hand out at the end, and I think that's a bit of a shame. Otherwise, it's a good-looking routine. I think it's a bit of a shame to do something that's virtually a card trick with Lego. I'm sure Lego's more versatile than that, and perhaps it could be really nice if you could just cover up a pile of Lego. Someone predicts something, or you predict something. Someone says something, and it's built into that shape. I don't know. I'm sure there's more exciting things you can do with Lego than that. So I wasn't that overawed by it, but of course we never got it in. Amber said, back to the boat. Yes. When will I be fitting the door to the boat? When I've made it, Amber. So that's the big thing. So I've got to make the door. I've made 2 doors for the back door that, surprisingly enough, does close. So that's remarkable. Including a little bit of glazing, so I put the glass in them as well, which was very messy. So yeah, but the front door probably in a couple of weeks' time, I think. Good old Dalian ask a question. Favourite resource, either DVD or book on false cuts and shuffles. Want to brush up and go back to basics. Oh dear. Where anything on card technique, you've got cuts, counts, and moves. Expert card technique. There are just too many for when it comes to that. But I wouldn't spend a lot of money on it. They're all pretty much the same. I know Doug Edwards. I was reading Doug Edwards' book Brass Knuckles just the other day. He's got a few nice cuts in there. A lot of John Bannon stuff. He's got a few deceptive bits in there as well. A guy called Justin Hyam does lots of great moves that he's a big trying to think of the word sort of nonsensical kind of false cuts. You sort of feel that they shouldn't work, but actually they're just very fooling. So look up Justin Hyam's stuff. If you really want to delve into it, but otherwise most of the books will cover them all. Even if you just go for Royal Road, Card College, all of those. There aren't that many. There are variations on them, and really you don't need that many. 1 or 2 is all you need as far as false cuts are concerned. Everyone knows the Jose false cut of the 3, and other than that, you just got a couple ones in your hand. False shuffles. The false shuffle that I really like is by Dave Davies on his DVD, which the name of which I've forgotten. I'm sure Adrian Tritton can come to my help, or someone can. Dave Davies DVD, and he's got a brilliant one on there that I've forgotten the name of as well. Oh, it'll come back to me at the end. But I know Ben Earl's got a version of it as well, and it's a brilliant, deceptive, not very difficult, and it looks like a full deck shuffle, and it's all in exactly the same order. So yeah, it's brilliant. But it's always a very good idea to go back to basics as well, Dalian. It's one of those things that where people like John Ramsey, so good, and Andrew Galloway, his pupil, wasn't the fact that they were doing great stuff, difficult stuff. They were just doing the easy stuff really well. So yeah, highly recommended. You work in any Halloween shows, Alex? No, Roy. This is how I look. Yep, nothing to do with the show. Love that Roddy Mac trick puzzle I picked up from you. Very much him. Yeah, Roddy's he's quite quirky. Is Roddy? It's a very good idea. Would love for him to come down to PropDog one day and hang out with us. But yeah, there's little door trick. Is the other day and it killed. Presented us letting me know how to do card tricks. Yep. Yeah, cheater card trick, Ali. That's the most recent one. It's got different orientations and so on. Again, get good at it, and it'll be amazing. Celestial Mechanics is Dave Davies do. That is correct, Adrian. And what is the cool false shuffle where you sort of slide them across the top? Is there a new version of Mark Wilson's course in Magic? I don't think there is, Walt. I don't think there needs to be. I've probably told lots of people lots of times before. Mark Wilson's Complete Course in Magic is the book that got me into Magic when I was a youngster. Found it in a bargain bookshop. The hardback version, I'm pleased to say, so it's rocketed up in price for the $1.99 that I paid for it. And it got me doing, strangely enough, escapology, breakthrough person and all that sort of things on the streets, hassling poor strangers for money.
See, now if I wasn't a magician, that is some weird conversation to walk into.
Yep.
It is, yeah. Right, I'm going to show you a trick.
Oh, not
again. Like we need to show a trick. So guys, if you've seen our new version of Alexander the Crystal Seer, it's come out and it's new, and I'm going to show you it. Are you ready?
As I'll ever be.
As you'll ever be. Right, for this you're going to need a business card. That's my business card. It's blank.
Yeah. This is.
But it's a business card giveaway, and a pen. Okay. Now.
I'm excited.
All right, calm down.
Come on, I'm going
to ask you a question.
Okay.
The question is, what is the holy grail of card magic?
Oh, there is a trick called Holy Grail, isn't there? Isn't there a trick called Holy Grail?
There sure is.
Is anything to do with suit? Anything to do with suit? No suit.
No, definitely not soup. Did you talk about the show?
I haven't talked about the show.
We can do that after.
No.
Right, the Holy Grail card. No, don't write down. Just tell me what you think it is.
Okay.
What is it?
It's any card at any number.
Oh, well done, you. I thought you was going to blow that one.
Oh no, it's all right.
Any card at any number. Now, do you know who invented any card at any number? Being a magician. Oh, God. Come on.
It's got to be,
late 70s, early 80s?
No, it's got to be before that.
No. So, David Burglass.
Oh, it must have been in Greater Magic or something.
Well, you'd think. But Wayne and I have done some research, and we found that the actual premise of the any card at any number was way before.
Yes, good.
19th century, end of.
Roughly. Right,
okay. By a guy called Alexander. Do you know about him?
Yes, of course, yeah.
The Man Who Knows.
The Man Who Knows.
But he also had another pseudonym as...
No, you can't say that live on air.
As
disgusting. I know. I'll tell you, he did it once. Once he did it. Go on.
As the Crystal Seer.
Right. That's what.
Why do I bother?
That's what you call it.
So we're going to recreate
you might call
the
it
way.
Crystals.
We're going to recreate the way that Alexander, the Crystal Seer, aka the Man Who Knows, did his any card at any number.
Okay.
Okay. I've got a deck of cards here, as you would. We'll come back to that.
Oh,
and his business card. I'll show you his business card. On the business card is a grid of all loads of different cards, 1 to 52, right?
Yeah.
We'll get back to that in a second.
Okay. It's better than your business card, isn't it? Come on.
It is actually, yeah. It is a replica, by the way, as well.
Okay.
Because I like you, believe it or not, I'm going to give you a couple of clues.
Okay.
Okay,
Good.
so clue number 1
Yep.
is that the card, which
Yep.
is different from the rest,
Okay.
and I'll get the cards out now, is nowhere near the top.
All right.
Okay. Clue number 2, so I'll make it really easy for you,
2 clues.
is
Right.
it's nowhere near the bottom either.
Somewhere in the middle, isn't it?
Somewhere in the middle.
Got
So
that. I've got
the
that.
idea is that you're going to think of a number, okay? Any number between 1 and 52. Bearing in mind, I don't want to be here all day or past
All right.
5 o'clock. Have you
Okay.
got a number?
I have.
What number have you got?
19.
19. Write it down. Excellent. Now, what Alexander would do is he would use a thing called numerology. Do you know what that is?
I do.
It's like astrology,
It
but
is.
with numbers.
That's right. Yep.
So take the number 19 and we're going to cut it in half. So we've got 1 and 9. 1 and 9. How did
10.
you get 10? Write down.
My golden number.
It's your golden number. Oh, this is good. Okay, 10 from 19 leaves.
9.
Write it down. And that's the number you're interested in. So now what I want you to do is look at the grid on the back.
Yep.
Look at the number 9.
Yeah.
And look at the card that is associated with that number.
Yep.
Got it?
Yeah, hang on, I'm just checking other stuff. Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
Put it down. Write down the card. What is it? 5 of spades.
Yep.
Fantastic. Now here's the big question.
Yep.
Do you stick with number 19, the first number you thought of?
Paul Hardcastle. No.
Do you go to number 10, which is the number that he came back on?
Hasn't been a lucky number for Liz Truss recently. It's not a lucky number, is it?
Or, and this is the biggie, do you change the number altogether for another 2-digit number? What do you want to do? Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong.
I'm going to change it. I'm going to change it.
You can change it.
I'm going
What
to
you
make
can
one up.
Go on.
22.
22.
23. Can I have 23?
You can have whatever you want. What do you
22.
want?
22.
22. Not 23.
22.
I'm going to start counting. You can't change your mind. You want to start counting.
22.
22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'll tell you what. Check that they're all blank. And because you keep looking, you can finish off the count. So remember, there's 12 there.
12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20.
Go on. 21. 22. Stop. Stop. Check the cards. They're all
That one's
the
got-
same.
Okay.
Yeah? It stopped at number 22. The number that you made up.
Yeah.
Got nothing to do with this.
Yeah.
The card you chose,
5 spades.
5 of spades. Look on the back of the card.
It's got 5 spades on the back of it.
5 of spades on the back of the card. And because I like you so much,
Yeah.
you can keep these.
That's why I actually need a picnic deck. That's fine.
You can keep these. No, you can't because we haven't got any. But that's Alexander the Crystal Seer. Now, I need to point out a few things because people will have a lot of questions about this. Number 1, it is nothing like Quantum Deck. In fact, Craig Petty has reviewed this trick, and apart from the fact that he says Quantum Deck is better for him because obviously it's his trick, he raved about this one. The blank deck. And using a blank deck was actually inspired by the Quantum Deck because we did bring this out thinking that we was going to use a regular deck of cards, and there is a handling with a regular deck of cards.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, I suppose I suppose it could be any deck of cards, couldn't it? As long as
It could be anything.
as
Yeah,
long as you somehow do that number thing that you did that
fooled you.
I don't quite understand.
Yeah, but anyway,
I guess as long as you've got that, you could do it with any card.
yeah,
anything.
you can. And it's a business card giveaway. Obviously, I've used a blank card here, but normally I would use a business card of my own. So I self-promote at the same time. Tick, tick, tick.
Very
All
good
the
at
boxes.
Like a bit of self-promotion.
Like a
doesn't
bit
it?
of self-promotion. So this is Alexander the Crystal Seer. It is on our website. It's
Yep.
$34.99. And I'll be honest with you. If
Can I just be fair to just to Craig and Quantum Deck? Is that Quantum Deck? He has lots of routines of various different methods, of various different
Sure.
things you can do with it than just this
one trick.
one trick.
Indeed, you can say that.
So and
I wish you hadn't, but you can.
I know.
No, I'm joking. You Quantum Deck and Alexander the Crystal
But
Seer
this-
are two different tricks.
I think if you want to, I mean, I think that's good.
You liked it. You
Yes,
liked it.
I do like it, and I've seen you doing it with people in the shop, and
Yeah,
they really
they're
like
fooled
it
as well, which is
They
great.
fooled, and
It's pretty much self-working,
yeah, which is
good. And you can, if you want, give them the deck at the end.
yeah.
I don't know why you would give them a blank deck. It's.
No, I think perhaps it's quite nice for people just to check it out because people obviously haven't necessarily seen a blank deck before,
No.
or
Someone gave me a great idea, and they said what you do is you do this at the top table of a wedding, and then you get people to sign the deck.
yeah,
And then they get given the deck at the
Yeah.
end. This is the cards that we used.
nice. Idea.
That's for you to keep. Because, how much is a blank deck? £6, £7?
Yeah.
Something like that. So, there's things you can do with it. I hope you like that, guys. That is Wayne's latest release. It is available now on the site if you are interested.
Oh, well, can we talk about the Freddy Doo one?
Fred of Life.
Yeah.
Fred of Life.
Yeah.
But we haven't got any.
I know, but it is available.
Yeah, Fred of Life is available.
It's certainly available from Dietrich, isn't it?
I think I've got 2 left.
Fred of Life, which is the Gypsy Thread, which, funny enough, I was talking to Mel Mellors about. I gave him to the train station, and he was raving about Gypsy Thread. He hadn't done it for years. Started doing it, and everyone loves it. And he's not quite sure what it is about the trick, but everyone loves it.
So if you don't know the Gypsy Thread, it's where you take some thread and you break it all up, and then you twirl it in your fingers, and you stick it to another piece of thread, and then
You restore it, don't you?
restores. Wayne on his TV show Kind of Magic did a segment each week called the Alistair Witchell Diaries or Files. Sorry, do you remember that?
No, is he not the royal correspondent for the BBC?
Alistair Witchell, yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think he is. Yeah, yeah.
But that's what he did, and it was basically a story based around a classic of magic. So he's done Wildcard. And Gypsy Thread. Wildcard he did with Dracula.
Like,
it was great.
Oh, I remember that.
Check them out on our Dietrich website, Dietrich YouTube channel. You can see them. But going back to Thread of Life, which is what the name of this particular segment was, where he used the Gypsy Thread, we have bought it out in association with Alan Wong. And what you get...
Don't do that joke.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
And what you get is you get a book. It's not a real book, but it looks like a book. And inside the book are some spools of thread. Last you forever. I mean, you get 3 massive spools of thread.
Yeah, because you only use how much do you use? Yeah.
Metre and a half, metre. Yeah. And you also get 2 really old-looking spool, cotton spools, and some wax. Because Axel Eckler has kindly allowed...
Axel Eckler of Just a Cup and Newsflash.
And Newsflash 2.0 has kindly allowed us to use his explanation of the Gypsy Thread. So you get Axel teaching you out the handling and how to use the wax and stuff. And then, it gets better, you also get the full script that Wayne performed on A Kind of Magic. And then, it gets even better, you are given the full performance rights of the trick.
So this is what, £100, isn't it? I can tell already. It's got XL's name
65 quid, I think it is.
All right. It's all right, isn't it?
Yeah. Don't quote me on that. I think it's about £65.
Yeah.
It is brand spanking new, so check it out. It will be on the Dietrich website very shortly, but like I say, we've only got 2 at the moment because they're going like hotcakes.
No, that's not the hotcake.
What's a hotcake?
That's not a hotcake. I did look it up. It's
a cake that's hot.
No, it's Americans call them pancakes. So they, it's all very confusing. So a hotcake's a pancake.
Ah, cool.
Which is very. So
Adrian Tritton, Celestial Mechanics is a Dave Davis DVD. It certainly is.
It is. No, because I was thinking about the false. He's got a false shuffle on there. The name of the false shuffle I can't remember either. It's got a long, silly name. Killer Chiron. Anyway, that's good. Oh yeah, Benel's got a nice false shuffle.
Yeah,
it's a grey shuffle. I think
Gang,
Dave might say that. I think Dave might question who
probably
it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Flim Flam. I don't think we've got it anymore. Yeah, that's got a great full deck, full shuffle.
Yeah, well, no, it's one of those, and so I was saying quite a lot of the books have got false shuffles in, and also there's
a book called Full Shuffles, isn't there?
Probably.
I think we have
I
a
don't know,
book.
Robert. I mean, it's fun, isn't it? So I'd say count cuts. What's the other one? What's the
Swirler Pass.
card control? But this is.
Oh, Arthur Buckley.
Yeah, this must have.
It's got to have something in it. We. This is dead time, mate.
I know.
I tried to avoid that earlier when you left me.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Okay, well, you look for it. Is Dave in Wales on some secret SAS mission?
Yeah.
Is Dave in Wales on some secret SAS
Well,
mission?
the story is
that he's in Wales
he's in Wales.
setting up PropDog.
Yeah.
The reality is he's probably on an SAS mission.
Yep.
Catching giant killer fish.
Killer fish.
Killer fish. Oh, mate, we went into. I went
much
up to see
Marvel.
Dave last week. That's why I was on holiday, and we went into this fishing shop, and the photographs of these pike that these people have been pulling out of the rivers around where Dave lives.
Beautiful, aren't they? I mean, in Wales,
They're
fancy
like monsters. Small dog.
Only in Wales.
Small dog in its
Only
teeth.
in Wales would people think of pinning up, having pike would be a pin-up.
Pin-up pike.
Pin-up pike. Look at that pike. Whoa.
Water Ball is in 1974. What was that? Mark Wilson's Course of Magic.
Yeah.
Swirler
No, it's called the begins with K. Caravagin.
Jeez, it's hard.
I know it is.
I may have a spare copy of Mark Wilson's Course on Magic in hardback.
I'll keep it, Bart.
Keep it.
Keep it.
Keep it. It's worth money.
Don't lose one.
And Walter says to Mark that his was in plastic cover.
Oh my God, the ink was still wet on Walter's. Go on.
Yeah, mine was signed. Are there the Key by Wayne Dobson in silver version?
No.
They're all brass.
Tell me about. Tell me.
I will
about.
tell you about. I'll tell
me.
you. Right. So when we brought it out, we did choose between whether we was going to manufacture it in brass or in aluminium or in both. Aluminium didn't work out so well, and the cut looked very iffy. Stevie Wonder could have done a better job. Yeah. So what we decided to do is to go all brass. Now, there are versions of the key that are available in aluminium, but these are the Chinese rip-offs.
Right.
And we have never...
Rip-offs? From China?
Never.
You're having me on.
We will never produce the key in aluminium. So if it's aluminium, it's not ours, it's unofficial, and it's a rip-off. Always go for good quality.
Do you know, it's funny, isn't it? Because a lot of creators complain that China rip off almost within 24 hours. People have ripped off something. Did I tell you
our penguin?
No.
So this was great. I mean, this is when you've made it in magic, right? Okay. Right. So Wayne and I went and did a penguin lecture when they came over to London. We went down to London, did a penguin lecture. Within 10 minutes of it being released, it was on the Chinese website for.
There you go.
59p or whatever.
See, it's amazing, and it happens to a lot of magicians. Almost every magician has been ripped off magic. But I'd just like to say they have not managed to do it to one of my tricks yet.
Because you haven't brought it out.
It's not the point. Not the point.
Yes,
Connie Vergin, that's the one.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that. Andy Tingley, I'm back. Oh, that was
quick. That was quick. No cue. He went for his jab.
Oh, of course, yeah. Put a search thing on D-Trick. Mike can't search. Yes, you can, mate. There's a big old magnifying glass at the top. Click on that, and that's where you search. So I bought a rip-off from eBay used, and it's bad. Sorry for that, mate. We all make mistakes. Yes, unfortunately, you have bought a rip-off, and the
good thing is, at least you realise you want it.
Yeah. At the moment, we're having trouble making them again because, unfortunately, the gentleman that made them...
Can't find anyone in China.
No. The gentleman that made them passed away, so we are searching for another engineer to do it. We are on the cusp of finding someone. It comes to a point when you have a magic trick made by an engineer rather than a magician.
Yeah.
And these are all hand cut. So the only other option is to find someone selling one second hand. But they do come up second hand, but they're very far between, because once you buy one, it's made of brass. It will last you forever unless you lose it. It's it will never tarnish. Well, if it tarnishes, you bring it to us, we'll polish it up for you. But it's one of our greatest products, and we sell them on a regular basis. So keep an eye on the PropDog website, and certainly keep an eye on the Dietrich website, D-T-R-I-K, there's no C in Dietrich.com, and
good catchphrase. Good catchphrase.
What's that?
There's no C in Dietrich.
There isn't.
I know.
I came up with that.
It's good.
I wrote that one. Cool. Amber says, welcome back, Andy. Welcome back, Andy. You have your own little discussion. We should have sort of like break off.
Well, he pops off. I hope he's feeling all right.
Wow. It's 5:15, mate.
Is it? God, you don't have to go on.
No.
It's because we had that customer in.
Yeah, we had a customer in. Yeah, Alexander, the Crystal Sear is available now on the website.
How much is it?
It's $34.99.
That's good, isn't it?
£10 cheaper than Quantum Deck.
And the thread 65 pound. Then you've got 2 left.
It's not even on the website yet.
On the website?
No. So I'll put them on between now and tomorrow. The first one, first come, first serve.
And your invisible lie detectors.
Oh yeah, we're nearly out of that. That's such a great trick. If you saw the live 2 lives back, I demoed it, but every time I demo it in the shop, you've seen it, and they just buy it because it's great. Maybe we'll do it at the next live again. Yeah, because it is a good one to do. Cool. And takes up no pocket space, even though people think, oh, got to carry all that around. But it's no pocket space.
And also, how many tricks are you carrying around anyway, really? I mean, how lazy can magicians get? The idea that, you know...
Yeah. I've seen magicians carry little bags around and open them up like a doctor. And
yeah, exactly. You can, but you can if you want. You're going to show
someone. You're a magician!
Yeah, have a bag.
Have a bag. Have a doctor's bag.
Yes.
Have a suitcase.
Well, why not?
Have a shipping container. You know, you can have what you want, but it's all good. Should we do a comp? We haven't done a comp for a long time. We've got some cards.
Yeah, we got some cards. I think.
Not them ones. They're blank.
These.
Oh no, they're not blank.
They aren't all the 10 of diamonds though either.
Few.
Oh no, this is a many tackle deck, so that's no good.
No, that's no good. We need some cards. Look, they're blank. They're blank bag.
There's a deck on my. There's a deck on my. I was practicing my Corey Vagan thingy.
Okay, so we're going to do a quick competition. You know the rules, guys, but I'll just go through them because we have to. It's whatever appears first on our screen. They are the winners. 2 cards are to be picked randomly from a deck of shuffled cards, and whoever gets those cards right will win the prize. And remember, it'll be the first one that we see, not what you see, because your one will obviously be first on your screen. Yeah. Prizes. The prizes are available from the website. If you go to the bottom of the home page, you will see DVD prize giveaways. Click on that and click on the DVD you want. Make a note of it. Make sure it's in stock, because if it's not in stock, you're not going to get it. And then we will send it to you. So,
oh God,
we've got a minute from the time I type go. What's happening there?
Oh, I was trying to do my Pharaoh shuffle, but I've made a stiff card and put it in the deck, so that was why I wasn't Pharaohing very well.
Just shuffle them.
No, about a stiff card. It says a brilliant trick. It's a brilliant trick I read in.
There's only.
What was the book I was reading?
Pizza.
No, it wasn't.
Bon appetit.
Griffon cards.
Griffon cards.
Griffon cards has an amazing trick in it with a stiff card.
Okay.
A thick card. So you just put.
So as soon as you see the word go, how many of them are there on there? 2. Oh, well, that's good. No, there's 46 actually. That's all right. Right, all you 46.
But should we wait until there's just 1 left and then we'll have
44 now. 2 have gone.
Right.
They missed out on the thing. Right, as soon as you see the word go, type in the card of your choice. Now you've got a minute.
Right, we can.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. What are you going to say?
We're going to insert the jokers, and it'll be the card above the jokers is the card that we show.
Ooh, that's clever, isn't it? Shall we do this? I'm going to go here and there. Right, so it's the card above or below?
I mean, well, that's 2 cards below that one.
No, I'm going to move these. Is it the card below or the card above?
I think it should be the card below.
Right, so I'm going to remove them, and then we remove them, and we are done.
Yep. Anyway, so it's a brilliant. So Griffon cards. He has a brilliant trick using a thick card, in which he produces cards from his pocket from a shuffled deck. It is very good.
Thick card, thick short cards.
But he's blindfolded and everything, and he just says, just milk it. It's virtually self-working, and you can just milk it for hours and things like that.
Everything.
What?
blindfolded and everything.
And everything. But
Jeez.
not only is he blindfolded, he's got his eyes closed behind the blindfold.
No, got
Yes.
coins.
You can have coins, yeah.
Stapled.
Stapled.
Excellent. Okay, we've got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. There we go. Right.
It's exciting, isn't it?
Are we? Hold on. Let's do this. Let's do this properly. Let's go back to the beginning first. Okay. Here we go. Go. Let's go. Right. What we got? Ooh.
6 of hearts.
And a 5 of spades.
Which, funnily enough, if you take the suit of that one and the number of that one, you get Jonas's card.
Yeah.
There's nothing in that. But if I needed an out,
Well, Jonas is
if
actually.
I needed an out, Jonas,
That would have been it.
It would have been it.
But Jonas is the closest so far, with the 6 of spades.
He certainly is.
9 of diamonds. 8 of spades, 8 of hearts, 2 of clubs.
And 8 of hearts is quite
5 of spades, Richard Wood.
Richard Wood.
Richard Wood is a winner. Richard, send us your email, buddy, saying that you won, and the prize you won, and we will send it to you. Make sure you
Can I use your business card for?
have your address as well. Yeah, Richard Wood. 5 of spades. Now we're looking for the 6 of hearts. 7 of hearts, James Howell. 7 of hearts. 6 of hearts! Roy Brownlow! Well, Roy, you win too, buddy. So, please, stick your details in an email saying, I won the PropDog Live! In that kind of voicey...
If you could sing it, yeah, do a
Yeah,
recorded message.
And we will send you those videos. It's been great talking to you. It's been a long time. Please tune in next time.
We should do more of these. They're all right, aren't they? They're good fun.
It's so much work.
I know. Well, this one wasn't.
This one wasn't. No. Remember, Alexander the Crystal series on the website. Loops are back in next week, as will hopefully be Bonzalopes pre-made, but might be the week after.
Everything you ever wanted to know, or will know in the future is in Tarbell, and Griffon Card is very good.
Griffon cards. Have we got Griffon cards?
No, because I bought the last one.
Then why mention it?
Just in case.
Just in case. Okay.
So when I put it up on Second-Hand Magic, they'll
all go for it. Yeah. On that note, we will say goodbye. Have a great weekend, and hope to see you soon, but not too soon.
Au
It won't
revoir,
be next
Jan,
week. It'll
in
be the week
France.
after. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen in German.
We haven't got anyone for Germany.
No, we haven't. No. All right, shall I click? Go off.
Yep.
Finish. We're going to go. Bye-bye.